Out of Durka by the looks of things.
Well, they had 5 attempts to do this in regulation. They've been given another shot after plenty on the other side. Chronicle, he's still going walkabout. Now, it looks like they might go back and try and shut him down. It definitely has its risks about it, challenging this man, especially when he has the ability to fade away. But they've done incredibly well of shutting down these pushes. And, well, Chronicle this time's not going to stick around too long.
He's right back to the site with that anchor. The beauty of being able to just TP out of there and rendezvous with your teammates. With 1 round to go, Fnatic, well, they're not quite thinking about jumping into a site head first and giving it all away. Instead, they'll actually get detected by the knife in perfect timing as they start to rotate around towards the B side, and that's defo eliminated. Durka's mid fights, man. He might win them in the start of the round every time. This time he delays it, walks up B heaven, takes the kill, and puts enormous pressure on these players on site. And look at Shados. He's been blinded up multiple times, yet still he's able to get a kill. Repositioned down below, and that's another gorgeous stuff by Shados. Here comes his teammate to help him out as well.
Oh my god, how is he alive? And when they need him the most, Shados has come up with 3, and well, he's even, they've even got the stun there. There's no way.
Coming into OT with, in case you guys didn't notice, with Dirk on an operator. He's playing that towards a ramp. This guy's got like 37 kills right now, and he's pulling out the op. Truly disgusting. Oh, okay.
He's trying to bait. He's baiting the steps.
Yeah, running around the circle. I like it.
He did that last time they played as well outside B main. He basically throws up the wall, try and baits the steps that they've already made it through. The fact that maybe try and get rid of some of the utility on the other side. It doesn't seem like Fnatic have fallen for it, but hey, nothing really lost from it.
Yeah, worth the attempt for sure. Any misinformation you can get out there always going to be worthwhile. 55 seconds are coming up on Mech, still with the mid control. It's been given up every single round by both teams, so no surprises there. They know they're going to have to fight into B heaven. They've got a knife up in just a second. Well, at 3 seconds or so. You can play that with the information up towards B heaven, I'd imagine. Try to skirmish here, play the fake. You know, we've seen this a couple times from Mech. And yeah, same thing's going to come through. That flash works.
Durka moves.
30 seconds
Oh,
left.
that's kind of risky. Dirk is still there, though.
There, he moved away, but then went back for the peak. He's delayed them as well with the nade. And the problem now, Mitch, is there's only 20 seconds left on the clock. And do they expect Magnum to still be here? He's done this before, looks to do it again. And they're just running out of time. They have to get into the site. The spike is currently going through heaven. Are they attempting to go back to B? I don't even think they have enough time for this. Completely lost the plot towards the end, but it didn't even matter. Round was already over. A good read, a good hold from Fnatic, and
little bit of a window like that, and all of a sudden, you know, you're on the back foot now, having to make your defensive side work when the attacks look great so far. We get a little bit shaky, get a little bit scary. And the Fnatic side, oh, they're gonna catch Chronicle. Oh, they're gonna, the whole team's walking around the corner.
Well, he's gonna catch them, bitch.
There you go.
Mystic down. That's your smokes, or at least one of your controllers gone. And with the wall or the screen down on the other side of the map, it means this hold is, well, basically he's got free roam to just try and brawl versus him. And I am not surprised that Fnatic go, you know what? I don't fancy that one.
Not when he has the op like that, yeah. And especially because it's a chamber. Not only are you going to run into the op on long range without the ability to smoke him off, but then you're also going to have to play onto the second time that he shoots. He can just TP.
This setup's so gross. It's just there every time. Stun into a second stun. Shados is already going to drop one. Magnum gets a good timing, but it doesn't really matter so much. And now they have to try and get rid of Nats at the back of this site. He has been an absolute rock when it comes to this defensive side. Trying to clear him out is just going to be impossible. And here's all that utility just going down. Grab well to delay them. Good luck for this one.
They win. I mean, people tuning in now who, you know, they're usually watching live chess on Twitch. I don't know.
Maybe.
Tom, not everybody plays Valorant all day, every day like us. Right? I think people have lives.
Wait from every round. I might need that break, to be honest. I might need it. I don't know if I'm ready for another series because we don't even know when this is going to end.
If it's going to end. A difference from Fnatic, they try to play aggressive on mid. I guess not a difference when we've seen Brave and Durka do it a couple of times. M3C, good for the control to start with, and they are rolling over that A side. Redgar starting to really show up. And this is scary now. Oh,
No.
quick kills
No.
by Fnatic. Mystic getting a double on sight. He drops the spike. He goes in for more. And Mystic just cannot be stopped. This man was off at the start of the last round, and he took that personally. 2v1 with Nats having to clutch it. This was looking like a convincing attacking round for Mech.
Out of the
And my God, it has fallen apart quickly.
Oh, he's still alive and kicking, though. Doesn't know where Brave currently sits. He's going to sit there and wait. I have for Fnatic. I can't believe they won this. Like, Mystic, just unbelievable performance here, but yeah, Brave as well. And I love the fact that he uses his ultimate just to meet back up with his teammate.
To 19 we go. Fnatic, once again, so close to securing their spot. Let's see if they've got what it takes this time. Mech playing very passive in towards B, having great stuns, and that's exactly what they were baiting for with that passive play. They want to punish Fnatic now, let them take the space, and then they'll snatch it right back. 20 to 20. I'm gonna call it here because Magnum. I don't think he's getting away with this one.
I don't even remember.
46, 46, I think.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was 46. It was
24,
24 to 22. So I don't even want to think about that, I'll be honest. Let's see how
hit
this
50.
one goes first.
Let's hit double digits in the threes. Let's make it happen.
Oh dear God.
Hey, it could if things keep going this way. We've had attack side, we'd have defense side. It doesn't matter. These teams, they're fighting tooth and nail. You see how much it means. God, this has been like a 4-hour series. They've got to be drained at this point. Moving into round 41. Mech have got control over the A side. A plan found as well, but Fnatic, once again, they planned for this. They wanted to play the retake if it came down to an A hit. Now we get to see what they've got up their sleeve for it.
It's been a battle for ramp almost every single time, and well, the HP is traded back, but not much else. We've also got an aftershock just trying to delay them being able to take that control. If this nade goes through, Nats is almost definitely dead. So incredibly low on HP, and actually, he's just going to be stuck in the mud, but they've held onto it, at least for now. And the time is ticking. He's going to clip the edge, though. Can't survive that extra piece of utility. Redgar, though, is almost instant with the trade. Bringing things back. Shados there as well. Clinical as ever. And once again, it comes down to what looks like an impossible scenario, and Mystic can get nothing done.
Two at a rolling thunder. That round is secure as can be. When Shados shows up like that, I mean, he can hold out and just cancel diffuse if it even came down to it. But you know, when they're leading by that much, yeah, it made sense to roll it and just pop out into the fights together. You know, I'm kind of surprised not seeing them pull it through. I didn't think Durka would be the one to pull it out of everyone here, especially with someone like Chronicle playing what he is.
It's just a game of chicken at this point. Chronicle's pushed every single part of the map in different rounds, so there's no surprise that you can see this default being held. Control being challenged for in towards the ropes, and well, Defo already going for a bit of a quick rotate. That probably would have been heard, but I think that was his plan. That was the game all along. Fake the footsteps and then go walking back. Brave might just go pushing into this because he thinks that the man on the other side is gone. Instead, he's holding within this smoke. Now, the wall could actually displace him completely. Instead, he just holds position. And while Durka needs to try and clear him out, instead, he's actually killed off Nats.
He didn't even try. I mean, why? How? That's what Nats has got to be asking. Tefo's down too. Oh God. Fnatic, they're fighting their way right back into this one despite Shados' kill, and I like this boaster coming in on the flank. He's heard the steps, heard the
30
rotates.
seconds left.
He's not going to play all the way through, not wanting to give away that advantage. Instead, they'll take the plant, and it's a quite passive one as well. Considering the control over Heaven, they opt instead to play it in on default. It's going to make it harder to hold on to in the late round. As Meg begins to push back out, though, Chronicle falls. And that's a devastating blow, really. You've already used up a lot of your utility here as Shados. They've got to win some fights right now, or this one's going to be going to another OT.
He's hoping for that spam, but not going to get anything from it. And you could just see how passive they're holding. Not giving anything up, not giving that extra space. And well,
who even knows at this point? I mean, things are spiraling into the side sometimes in early fights. I mean, we've seen Fnatic with Durka and Brave push down here. Even in this round, the wall is here to play with, and Brave is trying to fight it. And these teams are gaining the confidence slowly to at least make it more costly in terms of utility and time in taking control over this mid-B area.
Oh, Chronicle. It's close. Mystic has been taking that jump peak for the majority of rounds. It's something they can predict, and no doubt, again, it's ropes control for Defo. The wall is up in spot, though, so they don't really need to worry so much, and with Boaster still holding this control, again, it's just almost a bait out of utility, but with the position of the spike being outside B, that seems to be the point of call, at least for now, and with Boaster slowly making his rotation back, mainly because Dirk has got the rest of the spots locked down, they might actually have the right read here.
Well, that suppression coming through certainly gives a little bit of information to play with. Boaster to try to catch a few of these shots in through the smoke, but nothing to land.
30 seconds left.
That harassment coming out of Fnatic yielding nothing. They're gonna have to play a hard retake on this again. These players trapped in towards the spawn. They're even late coming through ropes, but Shados is watching for it. They're coming slowly though. They're conscious that he could be sat in any of these corners. I mean, that was a nice swing by Shados, to be honest. He timed that perfectly, but Dirk is just way too quick.
And now 5v4, an opportunity here for them to get back in. Nats already shuts down one though, and the trades have started to go back thick and fast. Fnatic swing back themselves, leaving it all onto Nats alongside Chronicle, and Chronicle's left alone. The retake is superb from Fnatic. They'll be the first to hit 22 and was doing exactly the same thing.
Well, there's a distinct difference in the first 10 seconds there. You see Fnatic do nothing on middle. They don't even use the boom bot. That's very, very different considering they've consistently been aggressively seizing that control. It's because the entire team is moving here this time. 3 players up in heaven, the spike there as well. And as we're seeing that lineup of the Paranoia, they want to fight this. Now, it's come through a couple of times. This time, though, Paranoia is for down below, and it's going to catch the players who are trying to stop them, but Shados is above it. He's able to at least catch the first. That's all he'll get this time, though. Fnatic really upping the pace. They've got the site control, they've got the advantage, and Mech are having to play a retake with one less player, with no Shados to flash them in or stun them up. Even a little bit of damage taken here by Redgar. This is going to be a tough round. We might just be looking at the final one playing out, and in fact, Tom, just take a look at Durka. He's running
such a rat
all the way, and this is perfect because Fnatic have got the time to do this. They've got players on site. They still have 2 snake bites on Magnum. He has a post plant set up inside of B main, and then late play flank. This is their round. I'm gonna call it now. Mech don't win this. I mean, they need a god tier performance to get out alive in this one. They have to catch Durka, and they've done none of it.